Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns opening lineup. Anthony is out there with Smith. Then it's Jordan. Then it's MP. And it's Houston at the 2 guard. And for the 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with Petrovic. Irving is out there at Malone. And it's Shays in at the 4 slot. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
In the corner, Irving with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the 76ers. The drive by MP. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Austin.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Smith the pass to Houston. And again, the Longhorns, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Malone. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So the Longhorns call timeout, their first.
Timeout away team.
The Longhorns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Can they get it? Drains the three-pointer.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Malone, a screen on MP. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And stolen by Malone. Pass to Shays. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Anthony in the corner, beyond the arc. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Outside, Maxey. Kicks it out to Malone. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim. So for Austin, their last game, a win against the New York Knicks. Smith the pass to Houston. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Houston's got 6.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Irving passes to Petrovic. Shot clock at 6. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle, here's Shays, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now, here's MP. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
And out of bounds as Austin gains possession. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Look at Stojakovic. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Carmelo Anthony, a few spots down. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Iverson's checked in for Philadelphia. Austin also changing it up. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Jordan. And Terry's subbed in for MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Takes the 3. Shays can't hit. For Austin, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Smith, no luck.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Iverson. Rebounded by Anthony.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Houston. Back to Chandler. Smith on the wing, covered by Irving. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And a change for Austin. MP's checked in. Iverson outside. Over MP. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lays it up off the glass.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the first. Embiid, the pass to Shea. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. Here's Petrovic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's collected by Smith.
76ers foul.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now in for Philadelphia, number 77, E.J. Edgecombe.
Smith on the wing, still without a basket. And Smith with the stuff.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Iverson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And their post play has been really solid. Right off the bat.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Edgecombe. Free throw good, Iverson. Timeout called, the Longhorns.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
So Austin ends up going with a new group. .34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointers to Stojakovic. Buries it from three-point range. And the Longhorns lead by 5.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
And Iverson throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Levine off target with the jump hook. Iverson outside. Embiid with a screen on Terry. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Longhorns lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Longhorns.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
We've got Joel Embiid. Jones is out there with Iverson. And it's Shays in at power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Levine, good. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Greer. Pass to Shays. Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting.
The free throw drops for Embiid. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Here's Terry after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Stojakovic. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. Iverson outside. Adjusting around the defense. Iverson converts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called the Longhorns.
Trying to get down with your mascot, so let's through.
And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. MB is number 1.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively in these past 2 weeks. He's responded.
And so, MB will bring it up for Austin. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And he makes the first.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Petrovic checked in. And both free throws good for MP. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Shades. At the top of the key, Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. Petrovic's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
And that one's good. Maxey. For Austin, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Anthony on the wing. This one for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Shades, covered by Smith. Iverson against MP. Iverson. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Iverson, 7 points in the game. The high post shot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Irving comes in for Iverson. Austin also changing it up. Chandler comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Terry in for MP. Here's Maxey. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Maxey's got 7 points in the game. Terry, the pass to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Here's Maxey. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Houston. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Houston's got the lead up to 6 now for Austin.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Maxey passes to Petrovic. 6 to shoot. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. Austin leading by 4. Smith left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Terry. The tray. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Irving. Chandler with the rebound. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Austin. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Golf Jam.
1:37 left to play in the first half. Terry, that's a 2, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And that Terry jumper there, that's the shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
Kept alive, Malone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Longhorns leading by 5. On the wing, Jason Terry. Chandler with the screen on Maxey. Down low. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Terry.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Malone with the screen. Launches it. And that one's good by Petrovic. Petrovic has got 10 points.
And right
right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Houston's shot's good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Terry. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. Terry the pass to Houston. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's the 3. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Longhorns out front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court for the Longhorns. LaRusso is out there with Anthony. Then it's MP. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Shades. Back to Malone. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. MP inside. He's covered by Maxey. MP's shot is good. And the Longhorns lead by 7. Irving looking over the floor. Malone finds Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
And that one's good, Anthony.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. You take a look at Malone, deadly on the stripes, someone you do not want to foul.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, what a luxury for the coaches. They can trust their bigs to make free throws. That takes a load of stress away.
Banked in off the glass. Malone's got 7 points.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
The drive by Smith.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Petrovic. To the inside, alone, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Anthony in the corner, fires the 3, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Shays has got 8 rebounds in this game. Petrovic with the pass to Maxey. Outside Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has an incredible gift.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Shays. Here's Petrovic from deep. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
Malone with the screen for 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Anthony's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Levine, here we go. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12. Pass to Shays. Over Smith. Out that one, and the Longhorn lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Shays.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
And I'll call the Longhorns. Iverson's checked in for the 76ers. The Longhorns also changing it up. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Terrian for MP. Shot from the inbound. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shays the pass to Petrovic. Here's Shays. Pocket 6. Up that one, and the Longhorn lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Julius Erving.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Terry. For 3, Levine. And again, the Longhorns, no good. To the paint, here's Malone. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Anthony.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
At the line for your Sixers, Moses Malone. One shot.
And that one misses. Longhorns leading by 4. In the corner, it's Levine. Shays the pass to Petrovic. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Malone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 13 points for Moses Malone. Austin has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Levine for 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Malone. 13 points in the game. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Malone's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Levine gets the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here they come.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Malone. Jones comes in for Irving. And it's Sharp in for Petrovic. .111 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Iverson. And he gets the whistle. Free throws coming up. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Free throw good. Iverson. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Shaden Sharp. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Austin. Smith comes in for Anthony. And both free throws good for Iverson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Stojakovic. Stolen by Jones. Here's Shays. Lays it up and banks it in. Shays has got 6 here in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Terry, the pass to Jordan. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Embiid the screen. And here is Iverson. He's got 9. Count it.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Timeout called, the Longhorns. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. .24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's MP. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, MP. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Longhorns lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Petrovic. Actually out there with Allen Iverson. And it's Ibaka. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Jordan, a screen on Iverson. Here comes the power on that throw-down. Wow.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Petrovic. Embiid in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
76ers moving the ball around. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he needs to. Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosiveness.
Iverson against MP. Stojakovic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to
MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's tipped. 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
MP going to work inside.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Petrovic. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. The Longhorns have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. A nice shot by MP.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Maxey. Screen by Ibaka. Goes up the baseline. Again, Philadelphia.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Allen Iverson.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him. To get to the rim.
First one falls for. And the Longhorns with some changes. Chandler's checked in for Jordan, and Anthony subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. And he can't hit the second.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Now, here is Irving. Iverson outside. Over MP. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late. In a close game.
Timeout called, the Longhorns. Petrovic is checked in for the 76ers. Jason Terry is checked in for Austin. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Austin's head coach was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Irving following the three-point basket by the Longhorns. Maxey passes to Shades. And the rejection by Smith. Terry kicks to Anthony. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 4-point Austin lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Longhorns.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Got that one up quick. Houston's got 6 in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Maxey against Terry. team that one go.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Beyond the arc. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Irving. Fires. Short bucket is good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Chamberlain after Julius Irving's basket. Oh, good on the layup. Maxey against Terry. 11 feet away. It's off target. Longhorns leading by 6. Anthony, good, lays it right in there.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Terry against Maxey. Malone, a screen on Smith. Saves him with the putback.
Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here is Smith. Anthony looking it over. The 3 is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off the glass.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. The Longhorns with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Chandler. Russo comes in for Smith. And MP subbed in for Terry. Launches it. Knocks down the 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
The drive by MP, and he jams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Irving. Austin making their last shot, and that one is good.
Well, that's a high skill level shot that's difficult to contest. The turnaround was the right move there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
76ers foul. Moses Malone. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
That one go.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Tyrese Maxey. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
That one goes. Count it.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Irving with the steal. So the Longhorns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, MP.